Hey guys, what's up? Skook here again from AFreshCupofGeek, and today I'm bringing you my final SWTOR Republic beta video, and this will be up a day or two before the launch, and I just wanted to speak to you about what you can expect from me in the future, and I'm just going to talk over the top of this gameplay, give you something to look at, but I want to talk about a couple of things leading into the launch that you can expect from me and what I'm going to be doing. So first of all, I'll give you a quick lowdown on my plans, and after I've played the beta, I leveled 4 characters to level 10, and I really enjoyed all of these characters. The PvE and the PvP is so good in this game. It's nothing like any other MMO I've played, and prior to this MMO I've played WoW for 7 years. I've played that since day one, cleared all the PvE and PvP content in that. I've tried Rift, Lord of the Rings Online, Guild Wars, and a couple more. But since the release of Star Wars, I've been so excited for this game, and I'm not hating on any other MMO out there, but I was really ready for something fresh, something new, as were a lot of my friends who I played WoW with, and this is my plan. We're going to play myself with a group of people who I've known a long time, and we're going to guild up and play the game. Now in the past I would have probably just grind and get the best gear I could to be able to do as much DPS as possible and aim to be a highly ranked character on my server or realm. Now in the Old Republic, I'm not saying that this won't happen, but this is something new, and with it being a new game, I want to take a slightly different approach. I don't want to be all about the numbers and the figures, and I want to enjoy the game because the story is so good in this game. I also want to enjoy the PvP. I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to rush level. I'll probably get there pretty quickly, but that's because I've got a lot of spare time over the holidays while I'm off college. So I'll probably do a lot of leveling in a very short space of time. But I'm going to try and enjoy every minute. And not only am I going to just going to level from 1 to 50, but I want to bring you these videos because I want to approach your public in a way that, yeah, I'll play the game and I'll learn to clear the content and the bosses and do some PvP and blah blah blah, but I also want to take a few hours per week just to bring out some footage and some feedback that maybe can help a few people or just even entertain a few people. So that's my main goal for SWTOR Republic. I will enjoy the game undoubtedly, but I want to share my experiences and skills and tricks with whoever wants to listen. It's too early to say right now how often I'll be bringing out videos and what days or what times I'll be bringing them out, but I was thinking I'll probably do like one Old Republic kind of tour news video per week, just bring you the latest news and updates, and then I'll bring you a featured video, maybe it's 1 or 2 of these per week. We'll see how it goes, we'll see how popular they are. Now this could be anything at all you want to see. I'll undoubtedly be doing some PvP on my trooper, and I'll probably be doing a lot of PvE as well. So I could bring PvP footage, flashpoint walkthroughs, or just simple things like crew skills, tips, tricks, I don't know. If you let me know after this video's finished in the comments below what kind of footage you'd like to see from me, then just let me know and I'll see what I can do. So now we've got that out of the way, I just wanted to let you know what I'll be playing and how I'll be playing, what I'm going to be doing, kind of what you can expect in the footage from me. I'm going to be playing the Trooper Vanguard, and this is mainly so I can tank in PvE. I do love tanking. I've had a tank class in every MMO I've played, and I really like that role in PvE, but I also do like playing PvP, and there's going to be a balance between PvE and PvP in the videos that I bring you, and the Trooper Vanguard seems an awesome class, advanced class, and it's got some really cool skill trees. So I want to play something different to what I played in WoW, which was I played a Death Knight tank, did PvP on that, but I played a rogue PvE DPS as well. So with the trooper I can really be on the move, running around. I can get in and out of melee range. I'm wearing heavy armor, and there's lots of cool abilities. I really like the look of the trooper class. This will be a slight learning curve for me because I had a few 85s on WoW, but I didn't really play the ranged ones as much. So it'll be a bit of a learning curve, but I'm going to enjoy it a lot, and I'm going to enjoy learning how to play in a different style, and hopefully on the videos you'll be able to see I progress in my skills in playing a trooper. As far as crew skills go, I think I'll be going armor mech, scavenging, and underworld trading. Now this is pretty self-explanatory, and there's only a couple of choices really optimal for trooper. Since you can only have one crafting skill, I'll be playing, and I'm going to be playing a more tanky role. Then I'd have some uber gear and some self-crafted stuff from the armor mech, which is probably a little bit better for a tanking role than the gun, which is maybe more suited to DPS, I don't know. But also I'm going to have a couple of friends in guild and my brother who's playing, who can also make me guns and shit like that through that crafting profession. Now scavenging obviously works hand in hand with the armor mech, and well, underworld trading just seemed so easy on the beta. It was very effortless. I mean, I know a lot of the other ones are effortless. You just get your companion to go and do it for you, but the underworld trading was just click, go and hustle your way through the black market and come back with some materials or some treats for yourself or some shit. So I mean, that looks pretty easy. Lets me play the game a lot more, but still I'm not losing out on the benefits from the crafting and from the crew skills. So that just leaves me with one last thing to cover, really, or well, two last things, which is the talent spec that I'll be going with, or the skill tree if you like, and light or dark side points. Am I going to focus on light or dark? That one I really don't know yet. That will be left till probably the last minute, until the first quest, when you get to choose light or dark. I'll make my decision. I wish they took out the thing that showed you which decision was light and which decision was dark. It would give it a bit more roleplay kind of playing style to it. I mean, I'm not a big role player, but I do want to kind of feel at one with my character. I don't want to have everything so manufactured, so I can go 100% dark if I want, because it tells me I can, or 100% light. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how that pans out. As far as talent spec or skill tree, I'll leave the links in the description below, but it's these two here I want to show. It's the 731-3 build for tanking, which is obviously in the shield spec, and this one is very heavily in survivability. I mean, you might be thinking, yeah, well, it's a tank spec, it's going to be, but you can kind of have like an off-tankish role, like a bit of a hybrid mix. This one's gone full survivability. It's gone for all the survivability talents, but this might change at endgame. When we're raiding and clearing the content, it depends on who else is tanking in my guild and what kind of role they're fulfilling and how good they are at it, because you never know, a trooper might not be as strong as Jedi, or so we'll see how that pans out. As for PvP, because you can respec your advanced classes skills, your skill tree, you can respec that for a fee. I'll probably be doing that quite often. It'll be costly, but I don't really care. I want to do PvP and PvE to the best of my ability, and to do that you need to have the best spec. You can't just go into PvP with your PvE spec and you expect to own, because it just doesn't happen like that, unfortunately. But well, not unfortunately, it's quite a good thing, I suppose. You're not going to get people who are running around in a PvE tank spec who are caning everybody in the war zone. So for my PvP talent spec, I'm going to go with a 31-5-5 build, and there's a couple of points here and there you can change around in this build, but this is kind of what I've settled on for now. I will probably put a video up in future once I get to end game, or once I get later on throughout the game. If you want me to put up a video showing my talent spec, or how I play a certain talent spec, how I play a certain role, then I'll put that up and do like maybe a little guide. We'll see how that goes. But for this one, 31-5-5 build, this is a similar build. Well, it's the same talent tree that I used in the beta, the tactics spec, and this done a hell of a lot of damage in PvP. But it's got some really cool PvP abilities as well. You've got a lot of defensive things, like you've got a Culto recharge, so whenever you use your recharge skills, you regenerate 7% of your health over 10 seconds. That's kind of nice, because not being a commando, you don't have any heals really apart from Culto charge. You might get medipacks or whatever. There's a few things in there that are kind of cool. Shock absorbers, while you're stunned you take 20% less damage, all these little things. So they're going to be really good, and that's going to be a learning curve as well. And I plan on bringing you whatever I can, whatever's possible to bring you in videos, just to try and entertain you, and we'll see how this goes. That's all for this video. I'll keep it pretty short. Just wanted to give you a little overview about what's to come in the live player now that the beta is over and the early access has just begun. So waiting for my email, and we'll see when we get on. If you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for people who've already subscribed and you help and support me. Really appreciate it. It's letting me know that there's people watching and I'm not just talking a lot of shit, and you know, this is a learning process for me. This is something new. I've never done this before, so we'll see how this goes, and hopefully I can get better and better week on week, and hopefully you enjoy the content. So thanks very much. I'll see you in the game.